Alright, boss. Let's see if we can get you off with an easy sentence.
I didn't do it.
That's the spirit.
You guys ready for this?
I'd say you need to ask yourself that.
Oh, big whoop. I've been in court too many times to count.
Just don't do anything stupid, okay?
Everybody, please! May I have your attention, and may you please rise for the Honorable Judge Wendy from Wendy's.
Now, we have quite the trial in our hands today. The boss. Is that his real name?
I mean, yeah, everybody calls him that. Everybody calls him the Boss Shorts Wars.
The Boss Shorts Wars is on trial for several counts of fraud, identity theft, phishing without a license, cloning, attempted murder, and overall, just being a bad guy.
Objection!
We didn't start yet.
Maybe.
Are we ready to begin this trial?
Hold it!
Law by Mike!
Sorry I'm late, guys. Traffic jam.
Glad you could make it.
Are we ready to begin this trial now?
Yes, Your Honor.
The trial of the boss versus YouTube Shorts is now in session. We will start with opening statements from the defense.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client, the boss, would never do any of those things. Now, there may be evidence and testimonies saying they did, but all of this is AI deepfakes. My client has never hurt anyone and will never hurt anyone. Look at him. Isn't that a trustworthy looking fella?
Okay. Anyway, would the prosecution like to make their opening statements?
I would, Your Honor. I have speed on this case, and it's clear that the boss not only tried to steal our channels and replace us all with clones of ourselves, but was also guilty of a much more heinous crime. Being cringe.
As much as I'd love to lock up everyone here for being cringe, it is sadly legal under the First Amendment. Joe Kane, could you please bring your first witness to the stand?
Who should I pick?
I think you should start with either Dano or CDOT. From what you told me, they have a lot to say that's gonna help our case.
Alright, jurors, you guys are gonna get to pick who goes first. Look at that poll in the chat to vote on who you want to hear first. Will it be Dano or CDOT?
The prosecution would like to bring Dano Cal to the stand. Thank you, Dano, for being here. I know regularly you like to take a non-partisan position, so we appreciate you making an exception in this case to talk about the horrendous acts that the boss has committed. I know you're a fan of peace, and your testimony will surely bring the boss to justice.
Peace? Yeah, sure, I like peace. Everyone deserves peace, but...
But the boss Shorts Wars...
Oh, him? Yeah, I really don't care about him. It's that stupid rabbit that I...
What's Riggy?
No, rabbit. Not rabbit monkey. Clone Riggy, or Preston, or Dave Wendy, or whatever he's calling himself now.
I'm sorry, I thought you had agreed to testify against the boss.
Okay, yeah, sure. The boss turned Johnny and I against each other for a hot minute, and he made me feel alone. And I had no idea who my true friends were, and he kidnapped me. But I've gotta say, I kinda get it. I mean, the YouTube algorithm makes you do crazy things.
Kidnapping isn't a crazy thing, Dano, it's a crime. And you do publicly state for the jury that he did indeed kidnap you.
Actually, now that I think of it, it was just Clone Riggy and Dark Dano that kidnapped me, not the boss.
No, well, surely it was on the boss's orders.
Maybe, maybe not. I think Preston just did it so he could get me out of the way while he collected more of Riggy's hair for whatever he was using it for.
Right, well, other than that, you and Royal Pear were the first people to enter into the facility. Would you like to speak on what you saw?
He had a bunch of monitors with our YouTube videos on it, which, I don't know, maybe counts as viewbotting, which is against YouTube's terms of service, but it isn't really illegal. Besides, I appreciated the extra views, so... You wanna know who's really annoying, though? It's Preston. I'm so sick of all this lore and shorts wars, whatever. I just wanted to get back to making my shorts, but Preston has to show up every couple of months like a special guest on a sitcom or something, and all the comments and everyone on Twitter is always going, "Oh, Preston, I love Preston." Look, let me show you this Twitter account. This girl is just constantly thirsting over him. He's a cartoon rabbit!
Enter this into evidence. Okay, well, the boss did clone you and try stealing your channel, correct?
Oh, well, I think Dark Dano just kind of did that on accident? Or maybe Clone Riggy was influencing him? I don't know.
What? So the boss didn't?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Well, it's safe to assume that Clone Riggy was acting on the boss's orders, correct?
Objection! Conjecture. We have no evidence that Clone Riggy was following the orders of the boss. Besides, the boss is on trial, not Clone Riggy or Dark Dano, who is dead anyway.
Sustained.
Okay, no further questions.
So, Dano, you say you have no strong feelings against the boss? Despite what he may or may not have done to you?
Yeah, like I said, we all gotta live, and he's just doing his thing. Now, Clone Riggy, on the other hand...
No further questions.
Okay, that was helpful. You said you had other witnesses you wanted to bring out, Joe?
I do, Your Honor. I'd like to bring C.com to the stand.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, C. for being here. We appreciate you making a statement in this case to talk about the horrendous acts that the boss has committed. I'm aware you're a special case among the testimonials today.
Yes, that is quite true.
From what you have told us, you were working for the boss for a long time, is this correct?
Yes, for many months before the initial clone VPN message was sent out.
And how did you end up finding this place to work?
I always want to make sure that nothing shady is going on YouTube, so I often do some reconnaissance to ensure the safety of the platform. I like to see the inner workings of people, and joining the boss was the only way to get a glimpse at said inner workings.
Okay, now while working for the boss short source, did you experience any oddities or mistreatment?
While employed, I had a fair working experience, although he did send me to get Wendy's and pay out of my own pockets multiple times. There is also the fact that the boss never seemed to do much work on his own, so it was mainly up to me and the other employees to pick up the slack.
Now, you talk of other employees. How many employees did the boss have on payroll?
Now that you mention it, I think Bam and I were the only official employees. The rest were clones from what I could gather.
Now, during the time of your employment until your official in December, what actions did you take against the boss?
After the first statement made by Clone VPN, I started working against the boss to try and find any loopholes within the cloning machine he was working with. The plan after that point was to allow the Shorts creators to stop the process of cloning every Shorts YouTuber on the platform. After helping to prevent this, I then started my work into investigating one Dr. Francis Dave.
Can you tell me more about this Francis Dave?
From what I can gather from logs and documents in the facility, this doctor was the creator of the original cloning machine, and from my findings, he is also the one who taught the boss everything about that cloning machine. But from what the boss has told me, the doctor died of old age years ago.
Hold up a sec. How did you obtain said documents? Actually, how did anybody find out about them in the first place?
I leaked them, under direct order from the boss, who told me to leak one file.
So you leaked the info?
Yes, I leaked one file, which contained all the information from every file.
That's gotta be a breach of contract or something. Got a countersue?
Relevance.
Anyways, after you left the company, what happened next?
I was relentlessly pursued by the boss and Preston. While searching for the Truth Singer sword, there were multiple attempts at taking me out, not the taking me out to dinner type of way either. Once I found said sword, I realized that it was a trap to, yet again, take me out. After taking out this hired gun, which turned out to be a clone of myself, I was able to find the relic that is stored as evidence right now.
Wait, doesn't that sword force people to tell the truth? Why are we all not using it right now?
We're not allowed to tamper with the evidence. And besides, I think it's best to wait until the boss takes this stand. He's the only one who knows the whole truth.
I see. Well, thank you for your time. Any closing remarks?
Boss, I know you've had so much pain happen in your life, and I'm truly sorry for what has happened, but revenge against the world is never the right option, and I think you know that too.
No further questions.
I have a question.
Hit me.
Why'd you have to leave me, man? We could have had a good thing going, you and I.
I'm sorry, Bam. No hard feelings.
No further questions.
Okay, well, that's a lot of info. I think all of you need to be tried for something. We're gonna move to defense. Would you like to bring out any witnesses, Bam?
So there's a lot of potential people we could go with. I mean, we have Mogswamp, who actually listened the first time around and stopped posting. Then there's Pear, who ended up liking his clones, same with Bundan. And I think Riggy just wants Preston gone. All should be safe bets in the boss's favor.
So what's it gonna be, Bam?
I call Riggy the Rabbit Monkey to the stand. So, Mr. Rabbit Monkey.
It's Mr. Runky, but you can just call me Riggy.
Fine, Riggy. What have your experiences been with the boss?
Man, the boss man is wiggity wiggity whack, yo. He phantom taxed all of us creators and swiped all our channels with absolutely zero riz.
Riggy, why the hell are you talking like that?
This is our final Shorts Wars stream. I need to appeal to the youth. Milk those views.
Please stop.
Okay.
Can you tell us exactly what happened with the boss?
Yeah, honestly, I feel pretty mid about the whole situation.
Details, Riggy, come on.
Details, schmeetails. Honestly, this whole being a witness thing is pretty weird. I'm usually the one on trial.
Just answer the questions.
Sorry, if I'm being completely honest, I don't really remember much of what even happened.
This guy's useless.
I got like 4 concussions, okay?
Get him out of the party, and please.
Yeah, no further questions.
No, that's a speedrun. Joe, take notes.
There's 3 other people I think might be useful here. I call Royal Pear to the stand.
Wait, can Melon testify with me?
What?
Sure, why not?
So, Mr. Pear and Mr. Melon, thank you for making it.
Use code PAIR in the Fortnite item shop.
Let's get started.
Wait, before we continue, you said my name wrong, and I just want to confirm that you won't do it again.
Okay. How should we say your name?
Yeah, you called me Melon, but it's actually pronounced Naruto Guts D. Yeager Heisenberg Bateman III Jr. Please don't disrespect me again.
He can't be serious.
Bam, I'm sorry. He just discovered anime and he's a complete dumbass. Melon, don't talk again.
Okay, we'll move on.
Wait, not yet. I noticed that you called us Mr. Pear and Mr. Melon, which would imply that we're equal, but really, he's like a pet. And not really like the cute kind, the kind that you take in because you just feel sorry for them. He's also really ugly and...
Alright, we get it. Let's discuss the boss. Pear, let's go with you first. Is it true that the boss made Melon blow himself up?
yeah.
And is it true that he stole your content and reacted to it while adding nothing of value?
Yeah.
And is it true that he sent you and a bunch of other people to another world with the hopes of trapping you there forever?
Joe, you were one of those people.
Oh, yeah.
Objection! You filmed the entire thing and posted it on YouTube, so you can argue the boss did you a favor.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Pear, you seem awfully calm about this.
Listen, bro, I don't even know why I'm here. I was planning on not even showing up, but Bundan said that if I didn't, he would tell the cops that I kidnapped him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and I gotta get back before the dude in my basement dies, so can we pick up the pace? Also, I haven't paid my taxes.
Alright, get them both out of here.
Okay, it's down to 2. Which one is it gonna be? I call Mogswamp to the stand. Mogswamp, can you please state your full name for the record?
Mogert C. Swamp?
Thank you. Can you tell the court what happened on the day your Minecraft world was destroyed?
Yes. I had that world for 12 years and I've been peacefully building on it the whole time. It's a place of joy and creativity for me. A sanctuary of my mind, if you will. On the day it happened, a rift opened behind me. The boss doxed me and his clones hacked into my server, destroying everything I'd built for the last 12 years in a matter of minutes.
Objection! Your Honor, speculation. How does the witness know that it was the boss who doxed him?
Sustained. Mogswamp, please stick to what you personally witnessed.
Apologies, Your Honor. After the destruction, I received threats appearing to be from the boss, gloating about the destruction and claiming he was behind it.
And then what?
That's when he really doxed me. He put out my address to the public and he encouraged his minions to come after me. I was fearing for my life. I had to go into hiding. I had to cut off my beautiful long hair. It felt like losing a part of my identity. I literally couldn't sleep or eat properly. I felt so paranoid. I was always looking over my shoulder, worried someone would come after me.
Objection! Your Honor, relevance?
Your Honor, the emotional and psychological impact this had on Mogswamp is crucial to understand the extent of the boss's crimes.
Overruled. Please continue, Mogswamp.
My whole life was turned upside down. I lost my safe space in Minecraft, and I had to leave my home. Without the kindness of an anonymous stranger who managed to save my world, I would have been devastated.
No further questions.
Mr. Mogswamp, you claim the boss was behind this, but did you ever see him physically do anything to your Minecraft world, or to you personally?
No, but I remember him taking credit for the damage.
But did you bring any proof of this with you today?
No.
And the supposed instance of the boss taking credit, could this have been faked or by somebody else using the boss's name?
I don't believe so. It looked identical to his normal content.
But it was revealed that Clone Riggy was the one editing all of the boss's videos. Are you sure he couldn't have been behind it?
I guess.
So there's no way to actually confirm that the boss was behind it. In fact, the only ones that could be seen in the actual footage of the event were Dumbun and Cocaine 9.
Wait, Bam, weren't you there destroying it too?
No further questions, Your Honor. I'd like to call Bundun to the stand.
Yo!
Thank you for coming, Bundun. Could you please bring out Dunbun so he can make a statement regarding the case?
Bundun, what is he talking about?
Brother, you're gonna be so confused.
Hold it!
I'll allow this.
Oh, fuck! Yo, what's up, you legends?
Please refrain from the vulgar language.
Oh, sorry. It's just the way we speak down here.
Okay, Dunbun, could you please explain to the jury what you told me regarding our conversation about video game mommies?
So, I was filming a video with me mate Bam, and during our recording, Bam mentioned that the boss had a pet shelter.
Objection! There's a clear bias here.
Overruled. Let him finish.
Yeah, so anyway, mate, it with me completely. So I took business into my own hands and decided to do some research. And you wouldn't believe it. The entire shelter was made just for that blue dingleberry over there, Preston. Huh? What?
Objection! What relevance does this have?
Well, mate, it's just weird. On top of that, I never actually got to have a chat with the boss. I mean, every time I got an order, it was always relayed through Preston.
Are you saying you never actually interacted with the boss?
Nah, not directly. I mean, if he wanted to, I'd be more than happy to sink some piss with him and have a chat. Because honestly, I think he's a bit of a sick.
What the hell is this guy saying?
Look, the moral of the story, don't judge a book by its cover. I've seen plenty of f***ers through the eyes of Bundun, and he always gives them the benefit of the doubt. And to be fair, most of the time he's right. Still a Johnny, I'm so sorry, bro. I hope this doesn't get demonetized now.
I hope there is some way to censor the Australian. Wait, is Johnny even here?
No further questions, Your Honor.
What about questions for the actual Bun Dun?
To be honest, bro, I was asleep for most of it. Just kind of in the void while Dun Bun did stuff, so I can't really help you there.
No further questions.
Okay, I think that's enough testimonies for a while. I need a burger. We're gonna take a brief recess to look over some evidence and take a break from all this nonsense. Trial